So you've been hearing a lot of talk from us about marketing in 2015. Something that I want to talk about, something I'm passionate about is data. Data can make a world of a difference in a lot of the marketing that you do. And if you're not using data in 2015, then you're missing out. Brands can no longer simply interrupt us. They need to provide relevant, contextual, compelling content that actually means something to the people they're talking to. And you can't do that if you don't have data. So data is important. Make sure in 2015 you're using that to make a difference. You're using that to do something that matters. So I want to give you a couple examples of how data was used in a campaign that made it so successful, and without the data, it wouldn't have been what it was. One example is Procter & Gamble. So Procter & Gamble started utilizing search information, and they started to realize that there's a high volume in search term for the word ombre. And they thought, okay, well, what does that mean? So what they thought was, let's be the first one to create an in-home DIY ombre product. So they took the data, they saw that there was a huge search volume, but nobody in their market, none of their competitors were making that yet. So they created a product and they're selling tons of it because it works. Because they looked at what people wanted in the data, what they were searching for, and they made a product. And here's another example. This is an example from the Olympics, the Thank You Mom. Hopefully some of you have seen that. It's a video about Olympians growing up and their moms supporting them throughout the whole period of time that they are getting to where they are today, right? So the Olympics takes a lot of work. And so what they did was they put out a bunch of small videos of different Olympians, I think 120 of them, and they showed them and their moms and them saying thank you. What they did behind the scenes is they watched the interaction of those videos. They tried to understand where people were intrigued the most. Where was the most interesting part of the data? And what they found was that most people consumed most of the data at every highest emotional part of that